Welcome back. Today is May 30th and we're doing our weekly aquaponics update. So, as you can see, we have some exciting things going on here. This is our small system. Still have our lettuce growing, but what I'm really excited about, look at our green beans. They're growing, and we've got several. So we've got beans growing over here, several growing inside there too from all the blooms, so it's very exciting. Yeah, I would say probably by next weekend we'll have green beans ready to go. It's very exciting, and we still have several blooms, as you can see there, so we'll have more and more growing. It's about time. Again, these were planted in March. And so, yeah, planted out a seed, and here we are. We got green beans finally. Look at these little stinking ants in here. But, yeah, so they seem to be doing well. Got plenty of blooms all over. We had a lot of rain this week, like at least 6 inches of rain this week, but in the time that it wasn't raining, we also had some warmer weather. So we had about 85 degrees, or 80 to 85 degrees several days this week after the rain. So that's good. What I really am really happy about is that there are a few leaves on here that are still turning colors, but for the most part, the plant itself is very healthy. So that's good. That shows me that we've got enough nutrients coming from our fish. And yeah, so speaking of the fish, let's go take a look. So these are the fish in our small system. Seem to be doing fine. They got a lot of fresh water this week with all the rain, so I know they were pretty excited about that. Mostly hiding in their rocks. Sorry about that noise, that's our AC unit. But yeah, so those are our small fish. Alright, so this is a little different view of our large system, but you guys, this is our cucumber plant that we planted from seed. Look at it, has flowers. So it's great, it has flowers. That's a good first sign. The problem is these are all female flowers and there are no male flowers yet. So as soon as we start getting male flowers, then we can start the cucumbers growing. But hey, I'll take it. Gotta start somewhere. So yeah, female flowers here. And then this is our cucumber plant that we purchased and planted, was it at the beginning of this month? So it doesn't have any flowers yet, but it looks like there are several that are real close, like right there, and there's a few over there that look like it could be flowers this week. So I'm hoping we'll start to have some cucumbers growing this week. Maybe. That might be a little ambitious, so maybe we'll see next weekend. And then look at that. That is our cherry tomato plant. Look at how big it got over the week. Again, we had a ton of rain, and then it finally started getting warm. So that's our cherry tomatoes. Those are our beefsteak tomatoes. So the beefsteak tomatoes still got a little ways to grow. And that just shows you the difference. They were planted at the exact same time. And one's taken off and the other one's just kind of struggling. But, I mean, it is getting bigger. But the cherry tomato plant, so it does have a few flowers. Let me go around there and show you a closer look. Alright, we're back looking at our cherry tomato plant. And you see, there's a flower there. A handful there. And then there's a couple up here that are getting ready to start blooming. But yeah, cherry tomatoes. It's very exciting. Last year our cucumbers took off early in the summer and the tomatoes never did until the fall. So I'm really happy to see that the cucumbers have flowers and the cherry tomatoes also have flowers. So again, those are our cucumbers back there that have flowers. The other one that's probably going to have flowers any day, and then our beefsteak tomatoes. So The other thing, I don't know if you guys remember, is that last week I told you about the tomato plants that were growing down on the ground. So these are still tomato plants underneath our unit, and they do have, one of these has a flower on it, but there were a few right here, so I actually ended up picking those up and I planted them into the other bed. So let's go take a look at those. All right, again, these were the tomato plants that were growing from the ground. I guess the seeds must have overflowed from the other bed, but look at it. This one's got several flowers there, right there, and then this other one's got some flowers there. We've got this other plant that should probably have flowers any day this week. So, but you see the difference? It's kind of interesting. I wanted to see how these were actually going to grow, because again, these started in the dirt, just dirt, no fertilizer, nothing. And you see, they're the first to grow flowers, so that's interesting. But do you see how long and like twiggy they are? So that'll be interesting, because look at how tall they are before they start getting flowers. Whereas the cherry tomato plant is pretty full and just started having flowers. So I do think that's interesting, but we'll see how these continue to grow. But they seem to be doing well. I planted them in here on Sunday last week, so they seem to have taken, they didn't have any setbacks really from being planted in the aquaponics as opposed to the ground. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now let's take a look at our fish. All right, we're back with our fish. So, see, it's pretty early in the day actually. Usually I film this in the afternoon, early afternoon or late afternoon on Saturdays, but it's midday, kind of late morning, Saturday today. But you see how anxious they are, and oh yeah, okay. Look at, it's old man. He's been coming up to eat, so he seems to be doing much better. Let's see if he'll come up to eat. They're funny. But they're doing really well. You see their water level is much higher. We did not have any disasters this week with the water level, so that's great. It's probably another reason why the plants are doing so well, because they didn't lose a lot of the nutrients this week. So that's great. The more nutrients keep building up, the better. But like I said, we did have a ton of rain. So the water level is pretty much up to overflow level. In fact, we did get rain yesterday and it was overflowing. So, but yeah, fish are doing really well. I really am happy with the way that they are producing, so that our plants continue to grow. And yeah, so that's our weekly update for this week. And nothing really too exciting other than the plants are doing well, the fish are doing well, and starting to get warmer. So we'll see what happens this week. Should be a lot warmer and not as much rain, so it might be bad. Oh yeah, there's old man. Oh. He's doing really well now. I'm really happy that he's bounced back from whatever's going on. But that's our weekly update. And next week, there will not be an update on Saturday because we will be out of town. But we will update as soon as we get back. All right, thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you have any questions and we will get back to you. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great week. Bye.